Killing has always been a part of human history, whether it's a crime retaliation or just a justice thrown by the government. In earlier eras, some of them found some truly gruesome methods of punishment, believing the fact that the harder the punishment, the lesser will be the crimes. So today we're gonna dig a hole in time and go back to see 6 most gruesome methods of execution. Hey guys, I'm Ishan and you are watching Rebound Box, signing in. Number 6. Hanging, drawing and quartering was the common form of punishment in England for the crime of treason, which was considered the worst crime you could commit. The punishment was only applied to men. Women found guilty of treason were burned at the stake. Unbelievably, this punishment remained in law until 1814. The first stage of execution was to be tied to a wooden frame and dragged behind a horse to the place of your death. Following that, the criminal would be hanged until they were nearly dead. The criminal would then be removed from the noose and laid on a table. The executioner would then disembowel and emasculate the victim and burn the entrails in front of his eyes. He would still be alive at this point. The person would then be beheaded and their body cut into quarters. The normal practice was to send the 5 parts of the body to various areas where they would be put on display on a gibbet as a warning to others. Number 5. Ling Chi, meaning execution by slowly cutting, was practiced in China until it was outlawed in the 1905. In the execution, the criminal is slowly cut in the arms, legs and chest until finally they are beheaded or stabbed in the heart. Many Western accounts of the execution method are largely exaggerated, with some claiming that the execution could take days to perform. Maybe the claims are real, maybe they are not. Let us know in the comment box. Number 4. The breaking wheel was also known as the Catherine wheel, and it was a medieval execution device. The criminal would be attached to a cart wheel and his arms and legs stretched out along the spokes. The wheel would be made to turn while a heavy metal bar or hammer would deliver bone-breaking blows to various parts of the body between the spokes. This could sometimes take days and the person would die of shock and dehydration. After the shattering was complete, the limbs of the person would be woven between the spokes and the wheel would be hoisted to the top of a pole for birds to eat the sometimes still living body. Number 3. Execution by flaying is when the skin of the criminal is removed from their body with the use of a very sharp knife. Attempts are made to keep the skin intact. This is a very ancient method of execution. There are accounts of Assyrians flaying the skin from a captured enemy or rebellious ruler and nailing it to the wall of his city as warning to all who would defy their power. The Aztecs of Mexico played victims of ritual human sacrifice generally after the death. While this method of execution is not lawful in any country, in 2000 the government troops in Myanmar, Burma allegedly flayed all the males of Karenni village. Number 2. Scaphism is an ancient Persian method of execution. According to Wikipedia, a naked person would be firmly fastened with a back-to-back pair of narrow rowboats, the head, hands and feet protruding from this improvised container. The condemned was forced to ingest milk and honey to the point of developing severe diarrhea, and more honey would be rubbed on his body so as to attract insects to be exposed appendages. They would then be left to float on a stagnant pond. The defenseless individual's feces accumulated within the container, attracting more insects which would eat and breed within his or his exposed flesh. Death, when it eventually occurred, was probably due to the combination of dehydration, starvation and septic shock. But wait, I'm glad you made it till here, so why not just like this video to support us, and yes, don't forget to subscribe us out as well. Number 1. In execution by sawing, the criminal would be hung upside down and a large saw would be used to cut their body in half, starting with the groin all the way to the head. Because the person was hanging upside down, the brain received sufficient blood to keep them alive until the saw finally reached the main blood vessels in the abdomen. In the Asian version of this execution, the victim would stand upright and the sawing would begin at the top of the head. This method of execution was used in the Middle East, Europe and parts of Asia. It was also used in the Roman Empire and was considered to be the favorite punishment dished out by the Emperor Caligula. Well, congratulations, you made it till the very end. Thanks for watching it all. If you don't know, we provide such videos on daily basis, so check us out as well. I'll be back with another video. Until then, have fun, take care and signing out.